Hello and welcome back to the Blobber Plays Out. Ooh, give me my arrow keys back, thank you. Our Soviet Union playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4. We are sticking our nose into everyone else's war, specifically the Civil War in Spain, and Italy's war against Ethiopia. We've helped them win in Somaliland, and now we're pushing up here, and I want to see if I can help get rid of this port too. It's probably a bit much to wish for. Please send a unit here so I can bring my tank up. Please. Take a unit away from here, put him on the port. I wish you could, like, tell your allies things that you wish that they would do. They don't necessarily have to do them, of course, but it would be lovely. Do I keep holding this port, or do I bring this tank across to help here? I think I have to risk them being able to grab this port back. Go get that. Get rid of his everything here. Let's do this the right way. Whoa, I want you to actually attack. I want you to support attack. New plan. Something like that. Looks lovely. Keep pushing him. Over here. They got Gondar. But it looks like they might let me push into that. Which would be absolutely lovely. Okay, come hold this river. No, just straight there these days. Looks good. Now, I have gotten across to here. It looks like they might just let me get the port. Oh no! Defend the port instead of this stupid border. Grumble, 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 grumble. See, now that there's a unit there, they decide that it's worthwhile. Why didn't they do it in the first place? It's so infuriating. Oh boy. I want to go there, and you can try and take the port. Question is, do we beat that mountaineer? Yes, we actually beat that mountaineer. That's amazing. Over here. Why did you stop? And they've got no unit here, so I'm happy to skim around the edges there. Port attack. And yeah, he got that port back. Well, he's cut off over here, which is brilliant. And if I can get this one to that port, I'll go boom, and on the way back, we'll come down here again. And then we just sit on those 2 ports with our tanks, and he never ever takes any land here. You can help out that. Why not? Okay, now we do the next sweep, which is along here, and then try to get into Sevilla and Cadiz. Ready, steady, go, 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 go. Oh, wait, I didn't say don't help. Not loving that attrition, but it'll be over soon. Oh, you're not helping? Thought I said to help. In fact, I was pretty sure I said to help. So he won't help when it's a support attack. Fine, do a real attack. That's the only thing that makes you actually move. And this guy can come back to try and help get that port back. Okay, now he never moves away from this port now. Never, ever, 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 ever. Oh. Ocean-going navy. Factory output. All good. And we're probably close enough to winning this with Spain that I can stop subsidizing him. Oh? Did you get rid of my Lend-Lease? At least you're still accepting my Lend-Lease. Oh, he's got Cordoba, but I should be able to hold Cadiz and Sevilla. Good. Now sit there and be happy. You'd also think that people that you've sent volunteers to should share their vision. Just maybe. You know, you're kind of in a war together. This guy can strat redeploy once he's taken that province. Maximum speed. Freaking out about Madrid. Try and push up to Cordoba. Whoops. Help out, get that port. Never leave that again. Never leaving that port again. Never, 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 never. Start slicing and dicing. You let me have Madrid. Yep. So we have successfully installed a, not quite puppet, but friendly to our communist ideas government in Spain. We'll go make sure that they know we love them. And see how we're doing taking this port back. Because the idiot Ethiopia demands that he keeps units on this border with the Kenyan area instead of, you know, defending against the person who he's actually at war with. Idiots. I'm never leaving that province. Are you actually going to hold units here? That's the sort of thing that tempts me to leave. That's bad influence. And we'll wait and watch. And how are we going for meeting our deficit? Still zonks away. So maybe we just... nah, 10% of that isn't that much. And we do want a nice stockpile to give to China. Those volunteers from Spain have returned. We can join them back up with his other tank. Yeah, look, he did bring all his units away from there, and he's not defending this port either. Why he insists on putting a unit here rather than here, I have no idea. Please, Paradox. People that you aren't at war with are less important than defending things from people that you are at war with. You'd think that that would be a very basic concept for a a war simulator, but it seems to have escaped Paradox's notice. Cool. Otherwise, nothing to do for a while. We'll speed up. Extraction. Check out how those navies are going. So we finished with all those submarines and things that were in the production when we already started the game. And I'm actually also kind of tempted to end those light tanks now that I have something of a stockpile. I suppose I could have some more. We'll keep working our way down to influence France. Yeah, look, he's trying to land here. If our tank wasn't there, he would have just taken that port back. Now I've got enough that I can buy the military theorist. Boom. And he is now in a situation where I could consider maybe turning off my giving him guns. Keep working down to influence France. At least on the way we get this nice buff to our number of naval manufactories. That'll help us churn out the light cruisers. Yeah, see, I need units here, and on this border with Great Britain, not on the port. Yep, and they also need to be over here. Ugh. Let's try and ignore it. They're stupid, and we're gonna make up for their stupidity. At least until our own civil war breaks out, and then these units are just gonna disappear, sadly. We do want the radio. Not 37 yet, but I'm willing to take it ever so slightly. It's only a month and a little bit ahead of time. Strictly speaking, I should have waited till the bar fills up completely to minimize the ahead of time penalty, but it's a hassle. It's micro that I would forget about, possibly. So let's look at the map. We've got a beautiful light Spain, we've got a lovely, healthy, full Ethiopia that has rejected Italy. He keeps trying to land over here and failing. Him still being in this war will probably help minimize his want to be in the wars with Germany. Help Germany, which is nice. Output still isn't fully equipped, but he does keep moving units around and suffering attrition. Like, stay still, mate. You don't need this attrition. Or at least strategically redeploy so that you don't suffer the attrition while they move. I will stop giving him our guns. You have had enough free stuff. Oh, and we're finally in the positive. Okay, Wuda. Let's just give him an absolute amount as our going away present. So say 2,000. Which, if we look at it, is enough for 2 more stacks. Probably 4 for him, because he probably has smaller stacks. Yeah, 3 to 5. How big are ours? That's not helpful. 9, yeah. So that's enough for 4 more stacks for him. That should keep him happy. We can get ready to send everything to help China. Now what that probably means is I should stop producing this now, go up to a full line of that, and allow the rest to fall into the towed artillery. Once China does their war here, I'm able to move up to tank economy instead of toaster economy. But in the meantime, the industrial concern is a big temptation, but so is taking the guns ones. And we've kind of already done a lot of the industrial ones until 39. So I think I'll take the gun one. That being said, there's also, and I really should take, the Captain of Industry. Speed up. Check out how our trying to make France communist is going. It's apparently going pretty well. And it's only going to get better when we gain this modifier, 0.5. We're modifying 0.2, so we gain, like, we go from 0.2 to 0.7. Is a pretty big gain. What is that? 350%? Just a bit of a gain. Go get the resource one, and then the, well, the factory, the build speed one, and then the resource one. And then we start looking at the guns. Please put units on the ports instead of these borders. Pretty please. I beg you. Better ships, or more accurately, faster shipbuilding. The Red Fleet is particularly weak compared to the navies of the imperialist powers. We must make its expansion a national priority. Where are your nuclear vessels? But what do you know, it's time to end the episode, so we will pick our gun one. And call it an episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching and you'll join us again soon. Bye bye.